Well guys, welcome to another trip series. Now, very, very excited about this trip. This is actually a big bucket list item for me. I've been wanting to come here for maybe close to 10 years. Now, I won't tell you where we are at the moment because I want you to meet somebody who sort of invited us along and is leading this trip. So before every big trip, starts at the mechanics to get a service and get a look over the car. So I'll head back to a couple of weeks ago at AGD Auto, and I'll see you back here in a minute to introduce you to someone. So guys, we're probably about, 4 weeks out of this trip. So this is a nice big trip, as you would have seen just before this. Probably would have been on the road, so I wanted to do the same as I did in the Shark Bay trip. Skip back to the preparation. So I'm in the preparation stage now. Of course, here at AGD Auto, the guys are just, I've never felt so like safe with people looking after my car. Because he sort of picked a few little things, you know, like I'll be honest with you, I don't know, a lot of you out there might look down on this, but I've never sort of kept track of, you know, when my new bearings and that have gone in. It's really great because Aaron sort of tracks when they need to be done. It really drives a lot better for that reason. And it is really comforting to know that Aaron and the guys here, and the other guys here, I'll introduce you to them later on, are absolute champions. They all specialise in Toyotas. So basically AGD pretty much want to move on to Toyotas only. So that even makes me feel a bit more safe, I'll be honest with you, because it's what they know. They do it every bloody day. So let me, the next bit of this video, I think I'll run by what needed to get done in preparation for this trip, because straight away there's rear wheel bearings, and he's done a nice big service for me, but there's a couple of little beauties that have been added to the engine bay, which I should have done years ago, I'll be honest. And I want to introduce you to the guys that work with Aaron as well. Actually, before that bit, I should let you know that Matty from 4 Explore, I'll put his handle up here, he's one of my best mates now. He's part of the crew. And when you see him getting his car serviced here, you know you're going to be in good hands, because he is absolutely anal as when it comes to anything to do with his car. So don't take my word for it. Absolutely take his, because that's an expensive bloody car. I mean, I said to Aaron before, my car is making this workshop look dirty. But no, you can definitely trust this guy, and actually trust that good-looking fella over there. But I'll introduce you to him in a minute. Guys, so I wanted to mention to you guys, but it's probably better that Aaron here explains, because he knows what he's talking about. Simple as that. So, tell us what happened today. I've got a big trip coming up, as you guys know. Again, man, what happened today? And also tell us a few issues or whatever popped up.
Perfect. Hi, people. PDP diff breather kit,
yep.
So front rear diff, transfer case, gearbox.
Yep.
The reason we put that in is to allow you now to travel through water crossings without the diff sucking in water. Both your diffs were pretty average, so
yeah.
Perfect time.
I'm glad I've got it done, because I've been getting told for a while to get these 2 items done, I'll be honest, but
you have.
You're finding out how lazy I am.
Yeah, that's good.
You have been told, that's good, you keep on to my back.
We also did the PDP secondary fuel filter, 5 micron.
Yeah.
This works well. We do these all the time because the diff breathers and the pre-filtered kit, everything bolts together.
Yeah. That's why you said to me to just get them both done now while you can.
Yep, definitely. That just filters the diesel before it goes through your main fuel filter, and then from there onwards. Especially travelling up north, we find all the time that the factory filters are cactus. We had a couple of customers that's got the durian, come back, filled up there, and then you pop the fuel filter out. It's pretty gnarly. I've got a few photos of some.
So can I ask you something? With the, you know how usually it's caked up black, right? Will that sort of prolong the life of it, I guess, a little bit more having this in?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. But we'll still change it at that same interval.
Yeah, so we normally do them every 20,000 on these main, and then on the secondary. On the main, we do them every 40k
Yep.
as per the logbook. But we get some customers ask us to do them every service.
Yep.
It just
Whatever they want.
Just depends on what you're doing.
Yeah, of course.
If you're always up north constantly filling up, going to Port Hedland, stuff like that, every service, because you're going to pick up a lot of crap from those tanks. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it's good investment.
Yeah, no, I'm glad, man, and I appreciate you doing it for me, and you too, Deacon. Thank you, man.
Yep.
So, and what else? We carried out a service,
Yeah,
190,000 service.
Yeah, full check over.
Yep.
Genuine Toyota filters.
Yep, beautiful.
Penrite oil, and go through underneath the car.
Yep.
Fill up the old washer bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Check the air filter. We actually
Cabin
replaced the air
filter.
filter in yours.
Oh, really? How was that?
Pretty average.
Had some dusty trips.
Yep. Went down the back, went through a rear bearings just to have a look. Passenger rear, the locking ring took a massive bar to get off. Whoever's done it previously is,
Made a bit of a dog
screwed on last time. Just had a bit of fun with it.
Yep.
Also noticed down the back we had a twig stick, large stick, wrapped around the driver's
I was quite
side,
proud of that. I don't know.
diff.
Is that going to affect fuel economy, mate?
Hooked into the rubber brake lines. So
Is that what did that?
Yes.
Oh God, dude.
Yep.
I'll throw some footage of the brake line in now, actually. So have a look.
Yep. So saw that.
So basically, a bit of a death trap. This car was a death trap.
It's perfect. Great tour. Nah, she's alright. But did that. Refactored wheel bearings. Well, actually, we replaced the bearings, should I say? Inspected it all. Did the axle seals at the same time.
Yeah.
We do axle seals always when we're repacking. Repacking or replacing.
Because I was meant to say, I did say it in the Shark Bay series on the first episode, but it's never driven so nice, dude. I can honestly say that. I don't know whether it's got to do with you as well, but with the wheels, I don't know. It's never driven so nice. Like as it is, these are pigs as far as comfort goes, but it's driven.
Never.
It's driven beautifully, man. No, and I can't thank you enough. But guys, don't forget, specialises in Land Cruisers, anything Toyota. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and shove it down your throat, but an absolute gem of a workshop. And like I said before, you can get intimidated going into a. Let me know if I'm alone there, but you can get intimidated going into a new mechanic or where there's a bunch of guys. But these guys are so bloody welcoming. So, and I thank you for that. And you should not stop that. It's a good feeling for blokes like me, man. So I've got to admit that. So thank you so much. You. And keep an eye out. We're going to be doing plenty more together, of course. But check out AGD. I'll throw the handle up now on Instagram. Get in contact with Aaron. Get your car sorted. You will not regret it. Okay.
Perfect.
Back to the video, guys. Thanks, Ezra.
All right. Thanks.
Usually on every trip, like I said, I'll always have the intention of introducing you to everyone, and I never freaking do it. I've done it the last 2 trips, so I'm going to do it today. So these are the type of guys you're going to deal with when you come to bloody AGD. I like to get to know everyone that works for that company. So the first lad here, believe it or not, he's not 40. He's just huge. This is Deacon. Deacon, how are you, brother?
G'day, I'm doing all right.
Good.
Yeah.
Definitely need a higher hoist for this lad. Okay, like we discussed before I put you on camera, don't tell all the issues. No, I'm only joking. There's a heap of issues that have happened today. First question, do you enjoy your job, dude? Do you enjoy working for Az?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Couldn't think of being anywhere else. Honestly, we struggle when we think about potentially being anywhere else. We go, oh, you know what?
I could be here working on Peter's car.
Yeah, why wouldn't I want to be dealing with this rust bucket?
Oh, I'm going to bleep that out. You're going to see that. Nah. Oh, dude, so can you tell me, I want to tell you guys everything. We'll have an issue over there with, bearings. Bearings are pretty much buggered.
Yeah.
So tell us what happened over there, man, with the thread there that you had to clean up.
Yeah, so,
I've got a bit of footage of that too.
Pretty much what we've seen is previously maybe 2 bearing changes ago, the outer bearing on the passenger side has completely just given out. And all metal shavings went all in everywhere. And they ended up getting in between the locking nut and the thread. Everything's gotten hot and gross and messy and all those kind of things you don't like. So we've gotten in there, cleaned up the thread, and we've replaced the nut, because pretty much if you... Oh, yeah, boss is on it.
Looks busy, doesn't he? Yeah. So, and what you have to get in there, didn't you, with the freaking file, man?
With the thread file, clean that up, as well as pretty much the reason we do that because it's much easier to replace this locking nut here than
later
it is
on
to replace the whole diff housing.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously the diff housing slightly more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to watch out for that too. You know, we're on a budget here. One thing he said before was, what is it? Your future self is thanking yourself now, your present self, because it's going to make it easier for you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the person who I had to take that nut off for, he was not thinking of future me, and I had to get the big bar out to get the locking nut off, and it was just shredding the threads on its way out. So by cleaning them up and replacing the parts, we've hopefully ensured that the next time we have to pull the bearings out, it'll be happy days.
Doesn't he sound like he actually cares about cars, guys? And that's why I'm bloody here. Thank you, dude. Thank you for explaining that to me, and thank you for your help today. But as a guy who puts YouTube videos up, I'm very lucky to be able to walk into this shop and freaking stick my nose in everywhere. So I'm going to tell you exactly what happened to the car, you know, what issues I do have. But I'm very lucky that Az has given me access to have a look around, you know. I'll have to wipe my feet before I come in because this is the cleanest freaking workshop I've seen. But as we go on, I'd like to show you more of the insides of what happens to my car. But let me introduce you to another staff member. This is the last staff member, Reese. How are you, brother?
Yeah, good yourself?
Yeah, good, man, good. Now, Reese, you enjoy working here?
Love it.
Love it, dude?
Love it.
How long have you been working here for?
Probably 6 months or so now.
Yeah, 5 months have been spent on this car?
Oh, close to it, yeah.
I want to ask you about a job like this. Do you still sit back at the end of the day and go, yeah, I love mechanics?
Yeah, I do, honestly.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's rough when you do it. It's rough when you're doing it.
Yeah.
But it's rewarding.
Sense of pride?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I've got footage of both of these guys in the position. I loved it. I love filming that bit. I've got to be no. But no, it seems very. I could do this job. I haven't got the body for it. But it's quite hectic. But as I said, I wanted to introduce you guys to who you'd be dealing with for starters, and who I deal with. And I know sometimes when sorry boys to keep you paused, but I know sometimes when you meet a new mechanic or you walk into like a mechanic shop, you feel intimidated. I don't know if you guys, you wouldn't have experienced that, but it's good that you think about that, because for someone who doesn't know anyone in the workshop, I felt welcome straight away, and it is freaking intimidating walking into a new shop. So that's a bit of feedback for you guys. It's really good that you make people feel welcome. But if you guys feel like that, let me know. Let me know if you do, because you won't get that here. So if you've got a Land Cruiser, get in here. Simple as that. Now, as I said, I wanted to introduce you to someone. So this is Brownie from Brownie Patrol, and I'll throw his Instagram handle up. He's one of the few authentic and transparent bloody Instagrammers out there, and that's why I like you so much, because you're real about shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, Brownie got in contact with me maybe a couple of months ago. We've been speaking for a while now, but an opportunity jumped up that we were going to come down here. Yeah, give us a crack. Yeah, I wanted to tick it off my list, man. So give us a little bit of an explanation of where we are, and I'll gather with Brownie every morning just to sort of give you an idea of where we're heading for the day.
So we're heading for Bill Bunya Dunes at the moment.
Yep.
So we're on this little track just up there, highway. It's not marked or nothing.
Yep.
Shoot down, drop onto Bill Bunya, suss the beach, suss the dunes, then cruise along the coast, just winging it.
Yeah,
down to Israelite
Bay,
the old telegraph station, a few shacks and whatnot down there, have a look, and then follow the telegraph line across salt flats.
Yeah, magic. And you've been here before, eh?
Yeah.
When was the last time you were here?
2020.
2020, yeah, gotcha. So what's that, 2 years, nearly 3 years ago?
Yeah, pretty well.
Yeah, magic. You reckon it might have changed a lot by the since then?
I'm hoping not, because it was bloody awesome. When we last come down, it was killer.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a sick spot. The track was good fun. Only thing is, today, like with the rain we've had lately, we should be all right for bull dust.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. What can we expect?
Shocking.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So,
shit, we all got, well, not me, I forgot, but we all got snorkel socks for this. and might work out that we don't even need to use them.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, might pull mine off. 5
Yeah.
minutes into the track.
But guys, without further ado, let's get stuck into it, man. I'm really looking. This is probably the most remote I've been, so I'm really looking forward to it,
It's
dude.
insane. In the beach, last time we were here, just the fact you pull onto it and there's not a single car track.
Oh, and that's what I like. Get further away from people. That's what it is.
100%. No reception, no people.
Yeah, love it, Brownie. All right, guys, we've got the boys here. Old Tomo and Maddie. You guys excited?
No, really, I want to go home.
I see you've got a lunchtime beer. Would you say lunchtime? Yeah,
we could say lunchtime.
It wouldn't be
lunchtime.
States time, mate.
It is airing down beer o'clock.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Checking the tyres.
Hell yeah.
How about you, Matty? You looking forward to it, mate? Like, what are you looking forward to?
Well, just Israelite Bear, I haven't done it yet, so
Yeah, same here, man.
super stoked about doing that. Something different again. It's good and great to finally catch up with Brownie too as well.
Yeah,
Been,
100%,
it's been
mate.
good catching up and get some time with him. So.
And I'm sure we're in bloody good hands.
Oh look.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll explain to you later what a brownieism is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, magic. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thursday night.
Then let's pan around, and we got my bloody cousin Jazz in another car.
What a cockhead.
Would you call that a car? I think that's a bloody. That's a bloody truck.
It's a new rig, mate.
Yeah, loving it, mate. This will be the first test for it properly, dude. Eh?
Yeah,
on
for
a
me,
proper
yeah, for
trip.
sure, yeah.
Other than a caravan there, you know.
Yeah. Nah, we'll see how she goes. Be good.
You pretty happy with the fuel consumption though, weren't you?
Yeah, for a big truck. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, the amount
100%.
of gear you're carrying and how it's a brick in the wind anyway. So.
Yeah, but it goes. It
yeah, no, it
looks
goes
so
good.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when I do the run through of his car, I actually wanted to get some footage on the inside of each car. I've got something quite. I want to do something a little bit different with it, you know, with these little run throughs and stuff like that. So let me know what you think. But keep an eye out for those episodes as well. But how keen are you?
Oh, mate, bucket list thing.
Yeah, I know. Same
Let's
here,
do
dude.
it. Yeah.
All right. Without further ado, let's hit the bloody road, boys.
So we're on the finally on the gravel, air down, off the air highway, heading down to Bill Bunya Dunes. And the first section of this track is just wet, muddy, bog holes, not massive, but fun enough. We just went through a section which is about 150 meters, and it was just slipping and sliding through. It was sick. Hopefully Pete will show you some of the video of that. He got out there with the camera. It was awesome. I actually want to go back and do it again. Can't wait to see what the rest of this track holds. Hey Brownie, how much more of this track do you reckon is? What sort of time frame?
So we're still 50, 55 odd k's from the beach, so could be maybe another 2 hours before we're on there.
Ah, sweet. It's interesting to see what else this track holds for us, mate. There you go. Another 55 k's. Then this is a mild version of what we just went through. And I just got mud through my window again. God damn it, let me put that up. Nearly December, and we got water out here. Who would have thought?
So I stuffed up a little bit, guys. I always get too excited. I've got so many freaking things running through my head that I didn't sort of explain what our goal is for today. So goal is for today, as the crow flies in a straight line from the coast to the entry of this track, I got about 60 to 70 kilometres. So we've got to sort of putt along and try and make it to the beach today. So and then I'll keep you updated on, you know, when we get to the coast and how long it sort of takes as well, because Brownie's saying that this track that we're on right now should be bull dust and, you know, have a look at the ground, you know. So it's just turned into like a sludge. So this will be freaking fun. Jared's got a bit of a task ahead of him, just because the tracks are starting to tighten up a little bit, and as you can see, he's sort of having to swerve and just protect the higher parts of his of the truck there. But it's so interesting to go on a trip with a truck this size, just to have a look, you know, how different, and I want to see how nimble these trucks can be, and I also want to see how it goes in the dune system as well. But as far as size goes, they're just a big blank canvas, you know, like you can do whatever you want and not really worry about weights and GVMs and all that jazz. So I cannot wait to get behind the wheel. He reckons he's going to give me a drive, so I'm looking forward to having a crack at that. But I'm a bit worried I won't want to get back in the 76. So it's lunchtime now. I think I already told you guys what we're having for... Yeah, I did, yeah. So what's everyone else having? What did you end up having, Tomo?
It's my...
Your philo fail?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going to call it. A highly overcooked yet undercooked sausage roll that was very hot, so I put it in a wrap so I could handle the bloody thing. Yeah, it tastes very nice.
Jazz, how were they, mate? Yep. I was actually going to ask you, what do you think so far coming through, you know, because there were a few tight spots there. What do you think, being the size that it is, about its nimbleness? Do you think it's pretty good, like halfway type of thing?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel too big?
Nah, it's probably slightly bigger than, I don't know, like 200's pretty wide.
Yeah, yep.
200's pretty wide. Yeah. The Trooby was pretty big.
Mm-hmm. What do you find you're most concerned about?
Just beach stuff, mate.
Yeah, the weight.
Yeah, the weight of the beach, but
yep.
See how it goes.
Nah, beauty. We've got enough cars here anyway to help everyone out type of thing, you know what I mean, and enough know-how.
Artificial reef here, mate.
Hey? Artificial reef.
Whalebones.
No lunch for you, mate?
No, man, I'm good. I had a...
You almost look a little bit hungover, mate.
Look, maybe hit a little hard last night.
Yeah, that's why I've got glasses on, pal.
With the proper 12 proper did it to me.
Properly. Got us proper and good, didn't it?
Yeah. No, it was
and
good.
look at Brownie. These young guys, mate, they can keep powering on, can't they?
Yeah.
How you go? So, Brownie, wanted to ask you, compared to when you did it last time, dude, what are your thoughts? Is it what you expected?
Yeah, so it's pretty well the same as when we did it without a shitload of dust.
Yeah, gotcha.
Nice.
It is a nice change. I'm actually not minding the mud.
Cars, it's all mud.
Yeah,
But
100%.
now it's starting to dry out. You can see pretty quick.
Yeah.
The dry spots are how dusty it gets.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think I did explain it before that basically as the crow flies, isn't it, from Air Highway to the coast is around 60 kilometres or 50?
No, around 60.
60. So yeah, we've covered 30 this morning, pretty much, have we? Wow, shit, that's pretty good.
As the crow flies again, we're like 35 k's away.
Yeah, gotcha. So yeah, 35 k's away from the coast. Browning's saying to me that the sand at Bill Bunya Dunes, I've been wanting to go there for so long, that the sand looks like snow. Last time you were there. And it's hard to look around and see that we're going to run into a beach. I feel like I'm in the middle of the wheat belt type of thing, you know what I mean? So
Definitely goldfield territory.
Oh, 100%, isn't it? Yeah. But
Crazy how quick it changes.
yeah, and you like, obviously we're not going to see anyone for a while. And it's like you feel remote, don't you? Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, just Robbie.
Yeah, hope Robbie rocks up this time.
Yeah, Robbie, you got to mix it. There's $20 on this, Robbie, so don't let me down.
Oh God! All right, guys, we'll probably sit here. I might have a beer actually, and then we're gonna jump on the road again and see if we can get to these dunes nice and safely. So first little casualty. I mean, you got to be happy with that, Jazz. Is just Jared's.
I had a feeling these would be the first to go.
Yeah, but geez, from the look of everything, that's held beautifully, especially for the amount of bumps and roots and that. That's pretty good.
There's not much to fix too with these, to be honest.
Nah, just a screw, eh?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good idea, though.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Handy. So the old cargo net. Oh, what would you call it? Fly mesh?
Fly mesh, yeah.
Yeah, the old fly mesh. Just the rail up the top there's come off, and Kip made sure he was the first one there to help out. You know, I'll throw some of that footage in there. Getting closer, mate.
A bit more water up here, Peter.
Those tracks there on the right don't look too old, but the ruts when they've driven up here in front of me are all dry and not fresh, so might just hold the print for ages.
Oh, we're back on the track now. We just had lunch, just pulled over at basically a random campsite. Nice little spot, plenty of room for the amount of vehicles that we have. Had a bit of a bite to eat, got the chainsaws out, cut up some wood. I'd say that wood that we put in the back of Jared's tray just now probably only lasts the night, if that. This wood seems to burn very quickly. Back on the road now, hopefully probably an hour and a half. Got about 35 k's to go at these speeds. We shall see blue water, white sandy beaches. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
How's the water displacement? Did it even throw him, or did he just go straight over the mouth? I'm surprised you didn't, Brownie, either. Well, you're making a dent, are we?
Hey?
Making a dent in this track?
Yeah. It's 14 k's straight south.
Yeah,
so
beautiful.
From here, so
Look at the thongs on you. On each foot. That was good fun, eh? Just little things like that, eh? Oh, we thought it was going to throw you around, but you just went straight over the part that throws you. It is now 3 o'clock, so we've been on this track since 10:30. 3 o'clock now, and I think we've still probably got about a bit of mud shit. I think we've still probably got about an hour to an hour and a half, still about 25 to 30 kilometers to go. So this has been one of the best tracks I've ever driven. Just such a range of different terrains, you know, and it's very hard to believe that we're going to end up at the beach. It's weird, but I reckon we're going to be at camp at probably 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock, but that's the perfect time to wet the old whistle with a couple of shelters and also light a big piss-off fire. Yeah, I look forward to speaking to the other guys about what they thought about this track, because I've absolutely loved it. So it's been a hell of a day. It's like tiring, but I tell you what, I could absolutely do it all day again tomorrow. No worries at all. But anyway, I hope that this dune system is everything I've built it up in my mind to be. All right, 4:45, and we've still got a fair while to go actually. Pretty slow going now. This track sort of turned into a real rocky, muddy, shaly bottom, as you can see. Have a look. So I think from here maybe to the coast might be a bit slow going. But I'll tell you what, the thing I love about tracks like this is that it's such a reward when you do get there. So, geez, I think I've said it about 10 times now. It's one of the best tracks I've ever driven. The old tyres are getting a good old workout though. Oh man, the frickin' beach has to be close. I can smell it. So close, dang it, come on! Oh, dude, what a time to rock up too! I'm gonna try as hard as I can to get the drone up to show you guys. This is breathtaking. Just meeting the boys on the beach, they're airing down a bit more, and then we're gonna cruise down and find a nice little camp. So I don't know, something might happen till then. Stick around, grab another beer, don't forget. Well guys, we bloody made it. Mission accomplished, lads. Cheers. Oh man, that's been a big day. Yeah. A big bloody day. But I wanted to ask these guys what they thought. Give us a quick rundown what you thought of the track today.
Brilliant. Killer. Bits of everything.
Yeah. But the thing is, I think we're all pretty rooted right now. So the plan is we're going to go and find a camp now. But you're going to have to stick around for episode 2. Because that's where we head down the beach. And one thing I think we're all concerned about, we want to make sure, we want to see how that thing goes. How the old Hino goes off-road. So this is going to be awesome. It's going to be, no, not action pack. I'm not one of those action pack. Yeah! Sick, bro. Yeah. It's going to be awesome, guys. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll take you along for the ride. See you in episode 2. Cheers, boys. Let's get on it now. 2!
There was a sign when we got down here saying 75 k's to Air Highway, so that track is 75 k's. Good to know. It's not as blowy as we were expecting, especially from the top of the ridgeline up there. It's quite calm down on the beach. See how that goes overnight. It could very well blow up for when we're camping, so no doubt we'll find somewhere behind the dunes. The beach is a lot narrower than we were expecting, and it's rising tide at the moment. It's looking about 5 hours for high tide. We made the decision that we didn't want to do the beach run, especially with Jared's Hino running it for the first time in these sort of conditions. Didn't want it to go down and then have to do a time push recovery. This is a smarter, safer thing to do. So we're running behind the dunes. You can see all the lads. We're going to head over to Bill Bunya and find a campsite there. No doubt the next time we'll speak to you, we'll be there, setting up camp, having a brew, cooking some dinner.
Cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusion and reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in
There is nothing better than this. There is nothing better than driving in dunes at sunset. There is just nothing better.